Starting from stamina up, you're going to come down the steps here and head to this corner. You'll see this laptop. Go ahead and interact with this laptop. It's the first of 3 that you're going to need to interact. Next, you're going to head down and past Jug here, up the steps, and up some even more steps to the next laptop location, which you're going to need to interact as well. And the final laptop location is past a Deadshot, right under here by these steps down to the docks. You're going to need to interact with that as well. Next, you need to grab a gun and put dead wire on it and head back to the pack punch platform here and ride it up. And make sure you're paying attention here, because there's going to be a window that you need to shoot a box just like these. That. Gonna light up, they need to shoot that box and the box behind pack punch. Then it's going to move and you need to go to the inside where a Jug is and shoot another power box. And then finally, this last power box, which will open up this door. You can go in here, kill off this zombie, and grab the EMF fob that is dropped from that zombie. Next thing, head past the Ethereum gun turret and into this room that makes a really cool sound. There's going to be a briefcase just on this desk. Just go ahead and interact with it and pick up the resonator. There's going to be a ton of the vermin that spawn in, so just be careful with that. Head back into the room that you just opened up and interact with this console. Now there's a couple things that you can do here. So now you can interact with this console and it'll pop up with numbers that you need to input. And you can either do this 2 ways. One way is to go back to the spawn room and talk to Peck, and he will give you the code for about 5,000 points. Or the other way is to solve this math equation. So how to solve this math equation is you see the symbol for X. We're going to look over on this board over here, and it says 1 and 0. So that symbol is 10. So our X is 10 here. So it's going to be this vertical symbol. So that is going to be to 0. So our Y is going to be 20. And our Z is going to be 22. So the equation, luckily on the board, is going to stay the same, but on the sticky notes is the only number that's going to be different from every game. So the first number here is going to be 2 times your X, so mine was 10, plus 11, and that is 31. Then 2 times 22, plus 20 minus 5, that is 59. And finally, Y, which was 20, plus 22, which was our Z, minus X, which is 10, should be 32. And as you can see, that was correct. And remember, these lines mean this equation has got to be absolute, so if you get a negative number, just turn it into a positive. Now all you need to do once you finish that up is just to end round. Alright, now that the round has ended, you're going to be able to come back to this terminal and pick up the resonator again. Now you need to head to this right island. At the island here, you should be seeing a blue orb. Go up to it and interact with it, and it's going to place the resonator under it, and it's going to start a mini lockdown event. The orb's going to randomly choose one of the zombies to shoot its beam at, and you're going to need to kill it and pick up the orb that it dropped. When you pick it up, head over to the big one and interact with it. So if you're going to shoot one more time, again, pick up the blue mini orb, place it in the big one, and you're going to be able to pick up the resonator again, and the orb is going to move to a different island. So follow the orb and head to the next island. It goes in the same rotation every single time, so we're going to be heading to the big jungle one down here. Once again, being over here, interact with the orb again, and do the exact same thing that you did on the last island. So this time you only need to put in one of the orbs. Again, pick up the resonator and head to the last island. Once again, for the final time, interact with it and do the exact same thing that you did on the last 2 steps. Once you're completed, the ammunition will spawn in, pick it up, and head back to where the terminal is, and you can craft the BEAMSMASHER now.